Hey guys, Barry here from TGS with a GTA 3 Definitive Edition bus tour video of the entire map. We did it on PS2 for this game back in the past a few years ago. Now we're back on the Definitive Edition. It's been quite some time since release. There's still a few hiccups, as we all know it wasn't the best release ever. But this was the least buggy game in my view. I beat it 100% completion, and now we're pretty much back to hop in, do a bus tour, and say goodbye in our finale. You can see right here, percentage completed 100. I also got 1K gamer score, which pretty much goes hand in hand, if you know what I mean. So basically, it's best for me to just be in the map at this point. As with any tour video, we're going to try and cover as much of the map as possible. I'll be doing this while live, so every 5 minutes or so I'll pull over to check live chat and obviously cut it from the video, but elsewise, everything should be included, minus all the times we get killed by the Mafia. So starting in our usual spot, I don't remember exactly how we did the tour last time, and I'm not going to try to mimic it exactly. You know, things changed, the times changed, so we'll kind of go with a newer route probably, but then I'm going to leave here. We're going to wrap around this little segment, kind of work our way back around here, and from here, we'll kind of work our way up into the most dangerous part of our entire tour, the Mafia territory. We're going to go around this big street, if we can, without dying, you know, go up and around here, drive up in this region, come back through here into Chinatown, and eventually get back on the bridge. We'll get on the bridge the first time, but I just came across the bridge, but you get the idea. And we'll come back over here. Once we're over here, we're going to kind of split this up. I definitely think this spot should be more highlighted than up here, so we'll probably go up here first, deal with the stadium district, the construction area, get shot at by, you know, the cartel and so forth. Eventually, we'll make it down to what's basically the financial district, as this is supposed to be, you know, a fake New York City. But we start in Portland, go to Staunton Island, and we'll end on Shoreside Vale. So what I'm thinking from here is once we're done with this island, hit the park, cross the bridge, we'll come visit the airport, visit this region, and then kind of just cruise around the roads here, get shot at again, and you know, eventually hop in this tunnel, kind of just take the tunnel back all the way into here. Maybe we'll end with an explosion and a bang by driving back into Mafia territory, but that pretty much sums it up. I really enjoyed this game. I highly recommend it if you ever get a chance to play it. You know, while it had some bad reviews at first, honestly, it's not that terrible. I can't speak for Vice City San Andreas, as I said many times, and they've obviously patched quite a few issues from frame rate to terrible rain view, you know, to all that stuff, but I'm honestly pretty happy with the game. I wasn't expecting them to redo the entire game. It was, you know, it's not on GTA 5's level. It's just an upgraded GTA 3 pretty much, and compared to my experience playing this all through my youth, plus on PS2 3 years ago, I'd much rather play the Definitive Edition than play it on PS2 again after playing both in the last few years. So let's go ahead, hop in. Using the Freedom bus line, we're going to give people more liberty by showcasing this wonderful city. While we set off the alarm because we forgot the keys, just give me a moment to lose this, as we have the police apparently right over the fence right there. Fortunately, they haven't picked up on the alarm yet, so they're heading off. That's how you know it's good old Liberty City. So this game doesn't have a first person. I know a lot of bus tours I've done, I try to do a mixed view, but for this one we're going to do third person specifically. As you can see right off the bat, it's tremendously better in graphical view. It's, you know, sure, people could say it could be better. Sure, it could have been worse, because that's just how life goes, but for what it is, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, I never expected to see the Skyline look that clear. It's always been so blurry on PS2 over the years that it's, you know, barely worthy of taking a picture of the Skyline on PS2. But on here, you can actually get some great shots. You might sneak in a screenshot or two on our tour, actually. But yeah, right off the bat, right off the beginning of the tour, you can see the skyline of the southern portion of Staunton Island. There's the bridge right there in the middle. So we're going to kind of follow my idea. I usually try to follow traffic laws for the most part. I will try to go around people though sometimes if, you know, we're wasting too much time. And we will be speeding at max speed through the Mafia territory for obvious reasons. So as you can see, there's not much too exciting up here. That's why I'm hitting it first. We have Joey's on the left for anyone who's played the game. Just want to point out the stuff on the roof right there as well if you didn't know. No offense to this guy, but I really don't feel like waiting for him. so we're going around. If we go up here, yeah, if you wrap around the left, all you do is wrap around Joey's. You're not missing out. I already broke a law right off the bat after saying I was going to follow it, but that guy was going to sit through a green light while people cross the street. You know, we ain't got time for that. This bus is huge. Back here is Mean Street Taxis if you ever want an easy taxi. This guy riding my bumper honking, Jesus. Doing a bus tour here. Alright, the bus isn't the best vehicle to drive back here, but I just burned a red in front of the police. As he turns his lights on like it's a freaking driver game. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make a left. This is probably the most dangerous part of the entire video. So we're passing by Portland docks right now. There's the ship they do the sniper mission at. No need to go back into here, but you can see it's Portland docks. There are garages back there if you want to make some money. There's also an off-road mission in this shopping center right here. Yeah, people fighting on the street. There's a super save on the right. I don't know if this guy's like running to try and catch up with me to try and carjack me or something. We're packing heat today for this tour, so you know if need be, I will bust some caps in them. But I'm more scared of the mafia because once we make a right here, we could probably blow up very quickly. As in, we're probably going to blow up, and I'm gonna have to cut the video and keep driving back to where we last blew up, and hope that we don't get blown up again before we get through the region. So I'm going to floor it right here. We're going up through Mafia territory. I'll try and pit stop at the boss's mansion. On the left, you have Marco Bistro. And there we are, first explosion. So trying to continue on with our tour through the Mafia territory. There's Marco's Bistro on the left. Last time we literally got blown up right there. So I'm trying to haul ass, because up here, it ain't no joke. If I can make it out in time and not die. Nope. We made it to the house, but we blew up again. So we'll have to cut it again. So our third time driving through Mafia territory. We blew up in this driveway right here as we were driving up. And we finally made it. I just had to speed back through with a different bus. And pretty much to sum it up, I'll get out real quick. It's been a messy attempt to record a tour. As you can tell, if you're watching live, you've seen the explosions and me having to get set back up each time, but if you watch on the video, it's all going to be cut out for obvious reasons. Best way to sum it up, we blew up outside of Marco's the first time. We got a different bus, drove back up here, blew up at the beginning of the driveway right here, literally right up here where my head is, Salvatore's mansion basically. And the third time, I decided to pit stop, take a quick break, and go get a separate save going. I never used cheat codes in this game ever before today. I got all 100% completion with no cheat codes. I made a new save so that we could use the health cheat, because I'm just tired of getting blown up by the mafia as we drive through here. We've already been blown up twice. Let's not make it 3 times unless we absolutely have to. Yeah, every time I've done a tour of this game, including PS2, my bus has been blown up here multiple times. So being on the third bus, hopefully we won't get blown up again, but we barely made a dent in getting up here. You know, we have to go down here, maybe go down this way, come back up here, check around here, and then we'll be home free, kinda. Chinatown's not as threatening, and with the health cheat now enabled, as I went to my house, made a save, and came back out for the bus, we can now probably safely do the rest of the tour, knock on wood in the background, with hopefully not getting blown up. Even though it's a bus tour, I wanted to get out and show you Salvatore's house, because it's one hell of a house. You know, I wish it was mine. So you can actually come inside here, but you can't really go anywhere else. Yeah, some really nice red leather furniture, a really nice bar, well stocked. Some artwork on the walls. This house looks pretty damn awesome. Yeah, I'd take it if I could. But this house probably costs millions of dollars. So not gonna happen. But yeah, it's quite the views. Not so much of the docks, but unless he's watching the shipments come in. But elsewise, looking out, you pretty much had the ocean out there. It's pretty cool. Run over here. You can see over this side as well. You see the plane going to land at Shoreside Vale, I'm pretty sure. Straight out there to the north is an island that we actually can't even go to, where my head is located, where you see that helicopter, just to point that out. That's pretty much all I have to show you at this house. I just want to show you the interior and the views, because that's one of the quote-unquote landmarks in this game. So now that we're using the health cheat code to try and get through this, I'm going to try and use it very frequently. Whenever we get shot up by the Mafia, we're going to use it. I was going to pull over every 5 minutes to answer chat. Well, I know people are hanging out watching live. Chat's kind of quiet, so I'm going to continue on with the tour. But if I see people posting chat, we'll eventually pull over to answer any comments. On live stream, but not on the video. So really quick to activate the cheat. Make sure we're at full health heading out of here. So I'm going to keep speeding. I'm going to follow traffic laws and stuff more so once we get to the other parts of town. But for right now, well, we didn't even get a chance to use the health cheat. So trying to continue on the tour. This is where we got blown up the third time after I jinxed it. I'm just trying to speed through this bus tour as quick as possible through the Mafia territory. What's going to be 10 minutes of actual footage of an actual bus tour. We're going to spend a massive amount of time just trying to show you these streets. So pretend I spent a half hour recording this. It's only going to be 10 minutes of footage the amount of times we've blown up. So I'm trying to zoom through it. I can't really take the time to really showcase it in full because we're getting shot at with 2-shot shotguns every 3 seconds. But as you tell, there's one of the restaurants where the missions are at. I'm just trying to zoom because if we don't, we're going to die. And I'm tired of dying. Cheat code again. On the right, we have the auto shop with the Banshee. There should be a Patriot in there, but it's a minivan right now. I'm going to hit him. On our right is 8 balls, by the way. Use the health cheat. We aren't on fire anymore, so it does work. If you're quick enough. Over here, we have the 8 balls auto yard. And this is where we can kind of cool down. Because we are pretty much done with Mafia territory minus having to pass a few people on the way out of the region. But here's 8 ball straight ahead if you want to strap a bomb on your vehicle. But the other thing I want to show you guys before we continue on our normal route for this tour is you can actually go under this tunnel. Most people know about it. Also, when the Mafia hates you, this is a great way to get to this part of town without getting shot at. But for bus tour purposes, I obviously had to go all the way across town. Down here, you have these guys who are just chilling with Molotovs. That's pretty much all there is here. This is where the supermarket was, over by the docks, straight in front of us. If you were to go around the wall and wrap around, you'd basically just be back around that way. I'm going to go ahead and just reverse through this tunnel. So we can't really turn around. So, probably one of the messiest bus tour videos I've ever recorded, period. Is each time GTA 3. Vice City, it's easier to get around. I might get blown up once or twice, but this game, you're bound to get blown up to a handful of times just trying to drive around the Mafia territory. I really would have liked to slow down and show you guys stuff in more detail, but we would have died another 3-4 times just trying to look at one restaurant for more than a minute. So figured none of it was that important. If you played the game, you'll definitely remember all the early stuff, and it's not that exciting. Salvatore's house is the highlight of the entire beginning of this tour video. I think the best part of the map is the actual downtown financial district and all that, because it's the actual city. But to continue on this tour, live stream, we're at 25 minutes. I think on the actual recording, we're probably at 10, I swear. Started here, we checked this out. We died once right here. We died once in this driveway here. We left here and we died right here. So this is the 4th bus that I've had to collect for this one bus tour video, and all we've done is covered this region. That's how bad Mafia territory is, so I like to get out of the way up front. We're going to leave here. We're going to go down this way, wrap around here, kind of take a look at this region here, cross the bridge, and continue on with our tour on Staunton Island and Shoreside Vale. So there's only one more time we might get shot at by shotguns, and it's right here. So I'm going to try and fly through here as quick as possible. But yeah, there's the gas station, there's the fire truck if you need one. And this is the last part. You can also put a vehicle into there for money. The magnet picks it up and it drops it in. It's pretty cool. You most likely have done it if you played the story. So pushing on our bus tour that I'm recording while live. After dying 3 times already in the Mafia territory, we were finally free of the Mafia territory for now. So no more getting shot with shotguns, thankfully. I'm going to venture up here. Now we're in Diablo territory. We're at the park. There's a buggy on the left. We're also having people run up to our cars. So I was going to try and follow traffic laws for the most part, but it's almost impossible for me to do it here without risking getting pulled out of the vehicle. Up here we have paint spray on the left. We have Luigi's Club on the right. You can always look for a good time at Luigi's right there. Let's get a screenshot of Luigi's. This is where it all began. That's the first place you do any jobs. We have way too many people running at me with bats right now. Like 3 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and keep driving. If you go this way, there's the random glass building on the right that you can go through. We're going to venture back down here through Diablo territory. I'm going to avoid all traffic signs for now because we're going to get pulled out of the vehicle if I do elsewise. The only downside of doing bus tours on GTA is when you get attacked when you're just trying to do a tour of the map. It really, really is an inconvenience. But we're right back where we were. To our left would be the tunnel, which would take you down into towards Staunton Island, Shoreside Vale. And up to our left is the Mafia territory where we just died 3 times, so let's not go back that way. We head up here. We're pretty much, I'd say, mostly safe for now. I'm going to go ahead and make a right here, and then we're also still going to have to keep violating traffic laws, I guess, because there's just another gang over here anyway. Now we're getting shot at, I'm pretty sure. Across from us right there is the Skyline of Staunton Island. My favorite map, favorite, not map, but island in this map. So I figured I would head down here. Show you guys on the right is our house. For those who've never seen it, at 100% completion, I'll pull in real quick. Let's see, I have all this stuff available to me. 5, 6 stars, I can lose them if I need, some health, some drugs, it's all here. If I need a bunch of weapons, I can walk right down there like that, all free. Beautiful to have 100% completion, but at that point there's nothing else to do. So unless you're going around just doing rampages, it's kind of worthless in a way. Sad but true. So I'm going to make an illegal U-turn here because we have no point in going back that way. That's where we just came from. Driving through Diablo territory, so we're going to head up and we're going to check out Chinatown now. Also any other regions like it. So if we go straight here, right here on the right, you can see is the train station. You also have a great view. I'm gonna break protocol and head over here just so you guys can see. If you come over here, well, it's kind of blocked. Let me get away from the station so you can see over the tracks as well. You have a great view of the bridge, the skyline of the other island. We're going to go over there soon enough, so we'll eventually make it over there. For now, we're going to head around Chinatown and showcase that part on our map tour. Most likely going to get shot at while we're driving around here, so we're going to, exactly my point. So we're going to have to press the gas a little bit, make it quick. On our left, that's where you kill Chunky Lee Chong. If you go for the achievement, all you got to do is place his vehicle with a bomb in the same spot you get it. Or find it, per se, and he should run out, get in, and it should blow up. For those who didn't know, I have an achievement video for that. That's pretty much all there is to Chinatown, I'm not going to lie to you guys. We're going to make a left and go back up. And just showcase it from this side, but as you can tell, we detour down this side street right here without getting pulled out. Back around here, giant Rockstar sign. Pretty sure this is the street right here. We just drove down the other way. Trying to be quick because otherwise we will blow up. I'm going to use a health sheet real quick. Over here, you have the noodles. Punk noodles, but pretty much looks like a old school diner. which is pretty cool. Alright, I can't stop everyone. Y'all need to wait for me to go. So I'm going to go ahead and drive through here, because there's a star right here. And there goes our wanted level without having to use a cheat code for it. Venturing back over here, the final time we're going to visit, we're going to go down this street right here. For those who've played this game, you've most likely visited this hospital or police station at some point. We can be shot by Mafia right here. There's one on the right. I'm going to hit him. But there's Sweeney General Hospital right there. I'm going to hit him again because he's walking with a damn gun. And, on our left, we have the Lcpd Station of Portland Island. If we go this way, across to our left is where we started this entire bus tour. Half hour ago in real time, probably less than 15 minutes ago or so, in actual video recording time. Because the amount of times we got blown up. It's going to haunt me the rest of this tour video, but we're going to continue on. But if you want to see all the in-between, watch the live video. If you just want to see the cut portion, I will release a tour video that is very edited compared to our live stream session. So this is the final place we're going to go. It's extra dark down here. They didn't do a very good job of lighting this, but before we check out the diner, before we cross the bridge, just want to show you guys we have this dock over here. This is where we could probably get a really cool screenshot. I don't know if we can pull this off. Trying to back up into there. Yeah, not gonna happen this way. Alright. Fair enough. Working it out. We were able to get on here. Got cheat activated. Kind of scared. What side of the bus do I get out on? Let's park it in the middle. So I figure this is a cool spot for a screenshot. We got the whole skyline behind us. The perfect spot for a screenshot moment. It's really hard to get a good... I wish they had like a camera mode, because considering they redid the game, but... That'll almost work. It's not a terrible shot. A little bit dark because it's nighttime, but I have no nighttime screenshots of the skyline anyway at this point. So let's break left. Definitely appreciate if you like and sub, whether you're watching live, watching the final video, whatever it might be. It's greatly appreciated. Feel free to check out our other tour videos, but getting back into it, we're going to make a right out of here. I think from this point on we can kind of get a little bit more slower paced because we're not going to get shot at as much. We will get shot at in certain parts of the other two islands, but not as violently as the Mafia territory. On our left we have the diner. They have deer, wine, yeah, all that kind of good stuff. There's a view of the bridge behind it. So these guys are just going ridiculously slow. I'm sorry, but let's not spend 10 minutes just getting up here, because we already visited this territory. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, cross the bridge. I'll slow down a little bit. But yeah, at that point we've pretty much checked out all this area has to offer. We're going to go across the Westport Bridge right now, is what it's called. So here we go. It's 3:40 in the morning. Unfortunately, this tour is going to encapsulate day and night due to the sheer amount of time it's going to take to record. I think we're going to get at least day and night 2 or 3 times. We're making our way over here, making our way downtown, crossing the bridge. I'm going to shoot this guy with the Mac at this point. So he gets. He's making my way downtown. I hit him with the Mac. Cut me up. Alright, what are you doing? These fucking idiots. Get out of the way. Alright, so we're finally getting into town. There's a view of downtown to our right. We have all this to our side. But I've decided, now that we're here, so I think what we're going to do is pretty much cover this region first. Eventually, we'll use each of these major roadways here on the side and eventually cross the bridge. Visit the casino. Not have a set exact plan, but I think what we're going to do first is go to the parking garage. I can show you a view of the skyline from there. It'll be a pain in the butt to go up through the parking garage, but we can do it. Maybe I'll even drive off the roof, but I'm kind of scared that we'll crash. We have the Central Park, the fake Central Park to check out, the stadium, the construction area. We have this kind of bridge roadway here that takes you all the way downtown. We also have the side highway that goes by the docks. And we have, obviously, the major downtown portion of the region, which I'm saving for last. So I will be shot in this area, so we're going to have to go a little bit faster once again, ruining the vibes of a nice, chill cruise. But let's activate the cheat for health. A honk going through there. So as advised, we're getting shot at. It's not good. There we go. The views they're giving me are just horrendous, so I can't really see what we're actually doing, but we need to take much wider. I don't know what kind of viewing angle this is. There we go. We definitely took a lot of damage right there, so I'm going to do a quick repair. I went in the garage and we didn't take wide enough turn. It's the best way to sum it up. So, I was getting chased by the guy, if you noticed, so I had to run him over. If he wasn't chasing us, I would have been in a rush as much, but wasn't trying to get pulled out of the bus and whacked with a bat on our tour. Perfect timing for it to start raining. In the background, you see a construction site. Right now, we're on top of the parking garage, not too far from the square. On our left is downtown over there. I really hope I don't regret this because we're going to have to go get a different bus if I fuck this up, but what a save! What a save! Alright, so since we're going to come up the other side, I'm going to go this way and wrap myself around this park. So here's the fake Central Park. Surrounded by buildings. Nothing like GTA 4, obviously. Much smaller, much less, elaborate. Still, yeah, pretty cool little park. So we're back right at the bridge. There's where the street we turned on. We're gonna check that side of town out later on the tour. We're gonna go ahead, go right, and wrap around the park here. You get a little bit more chill here. Kind of lost my chill getting shot at so much. Just antsy now, trying not to get blown up. But it's pretty much the area around the park. You can go down there to get underneath the underpass road. We go straight. You're just gonna head down towards the stadium. I guess we could do that next. But first, let's take a quick detour into the actual park. It's possibly a terrible idea, but let's go ahead and give it a go. Welcome to the fake Central Park. It may have been a horrible idea to drive a bus in here, but I'm your, your bus guide. There are many bus tours on this channel. Some being pretty popular. We've had our ins and outs. This game's one of the worst games to bus tour in, primarily because we got blown up 3 times going through Mafia territory by 2 tap shotguns. What is up with this sun? Look at this sun. The way it's shining down on this looks pretty sweet. Screenshot that. We shouldn't be back here driving, but I got special permission from Staunton Island PD here, aka Lcpd. As you can see in the background, you can also see the skyline much better now it's not raining. While it's no phenomenal skyline compared to some other GTAs, it looks so much better than it did on PS2. PS2 was just a big blurry blob of color. Alright everybody, bus tour on the way here. I think we bottomed out, but we're alright. We might have killed somebody as well. Over here is a obelisk on our right. Down to our left is the where you have those missions. Was it Martin or Marty? Let's go this way. Over here we have the so-called pond that you can drive on. Completely, by the way. Back here is where the basketball courts are. The house with the off-road mission vehicle, and above us is the entrance to the bridge to Shoreside Vale. We're going to go ahead and continue on with our tour. We're going to head down to the stadium, wrap up through the construction region, make our way down to downtown, the southern part of the island, check out the casino, visit that, and eventually make our way over to Shoreside Vale. So here's another section that takes you down under. I'm going to take you guys down under real quick, just to show you on the tour video. This is what it looks like down here. Same as it used to be. Not very exciting, but a way to get around town, especially easy access north and south. Came out right there. We can kind of take it a little bit easier down here. We shouldn't get shot at for the most part, but we probably will out of my luck, so let's see what happens. I'm going to make a right here. It's going to put us back on that road we were just on. Just ignore any collisions. Our insurance will take care of that. Bullet bus and coach line, that is. Another bus tour is going on right here. Someone chasing me? Just yelling like drunkards. Alright, so up ahead is the stadium. On the left is that giant parking lot. But yeah, there's the giant stadium. I've yet to try to jump into it on GTA 3 Definitive Edition. But look at that. Plane flying right overhead. Pretty good timing for that. Stadium is pretty sweet. The bus is struggling a little bit. We have a great view of Shoreside Vale from here, by the way. Figured we can... Oh, God. We went way too fast. I was trying to go in the reverse, and we just went down. The reverse isn't strong enough to hold the bus up. So, let's go ahead. Oh, God. Our bus is rolling away. If you go up here, though... yeah, unfortunately you can't even see over the wall. Oh God, let's not blow up from that. The wall doesn't blow up either, so yeah, look. Holy shit, that almost killed us, but if you saw that, it hit like an invisible wall. Look at that. My bus is down here. I was hoping to get a screenshot of my bus with the stadium in the background real quick. Trying to use the health cheat real quick. Come on. Yeah. Oh, there we go, guys. There we go. What the Cox? Well, now we know what's back in the stadium, guys. All right, so you have a screen back there. This is my first time seeing inside the stadium after playing this entire game. But, yeah, apparently it's the Cox Stadium. I have a lot of screenshots after today with the stuff we're seeing. So let's go ahead and take a screenshot of my bus real quick. We have a great view of the city here, though. We're about halfway through the bus tour that I'm doing of the city. We're recording live for anyone watching. I'll take a moment to catch up with chat. I'll pull over or pause the game real quick after this. But we're known for tour videos on this channel. We're doing a finale because I 100% completed this game. And I wanted to do a bus tour for this game, and I figured why not do it live on the finale, so that's what we're doing. Never taken a picture of the stadium yet. I don't know if we can see the dang bus from down here. Yeah, you can't really see it much, but got my picture person. We'll just take a picture like this. Just wait for these random people to go away real quick. Oh god, I clicked it too soon. And no. No! Get off the screen! Dude! I got a grenade, don't make me use it. Get out of here. Claude's trying to take pictures, man. He needs his selfies for the tour video to remember. Alright, so we're going to continue on. We're going to wrap around the bus around the stadium. Then we're going to go ahead and go by the hospital. The construction site we're going to get shot at. And then we're going to make our way to the south side of the island. Up one of the side highways, per se. We're going to go across that lift bridge in a little bit. We're almost on this side of the map. So if we wrap around here, it's not too exciting. I'm going to give it a little bit of speed because it's just the area around the stadium. That's on you, man. I ain't pulling over for you. We got 1 star, so back to driving a little bit fast. But yeah, this is the other side of the stadium. The hospital's right there, this giant building. But before we visit the hospital, I want to go ahead and visit Phil's real quick. If you go down here, it's Phil's shop. If you get far enough in the story, you'll have stuff available like a tank, army vehicles, army weapons. Difference is, if I ever do a tour of GTA 3 again, you see that tank back there, I'm going to go through the Mafia territory with that tank, because we spent like 30 minutes trying to record 10 minutes of tour video this stream, just because the Mafia blew me up in 2 shotgun shots. I think we made it, like 1 block got blown up by the Mafia, drove 3 blocks over, got blown up at Salvatore's house, drove like a block away from Salvatore's house and got blown up again, and then I decided to activate the health cheat, which I have yet to use cheats until today on this game. I did a 1K playthrough, no cheats. First time ever using cheats will be today, so just throwing it out there. So if we go left here, this is the hospital, Carson General Hospital. This is where I completed all 12 levels of paramedic videos up on the channel. It was scary because you get shot at the whole time, but if you do it well, you can usually get away with it. On our right is a university for these 2 blocks right here. On the left is the infamous construction site right there, the background. So pretty much seen most of what is worth seeing around here. We're sitting in an area where I'm going to get shot at if we sit too long, so that's why I'm driving erratically a little bit, but we're going to do a quick wrap around. So we're going to go left here. I'm just going to run this guy over because they're shooting everywhere. We got to go. But we're going to go this way, wrapping around the construction site right here. That's where the missions are. You can see right inside of that one, there are actual stuff to pick up. If you're like me, you most likely didn't take any time to look for the extra stuff and just play through the game with what you had. Or bought what you needed. So I found a lot of stuff after we completed the game that would have been useful during the playthrough. But playing this game 3-4 times through the years, including my younger years, never used to use any of that hidden stuff, so I don't nowadays either. There's the bus I wanted to do the tour in, but decided not to. But best way to sum up what we're doing, we're going to go ahead and wrap around this way. I think we can go off-road, if I'm not mistaken, back here. And cross over to the road. From the road, we can wrap around and start making our way, quote-unquote, downtown. So if we venture up here, to the left is where Phil's is. You can see Phil's right back there in the background where the graphics are freaking out. Let's head this way. So we head this way. Here's a little bridge. This is where a hidden package is hidden right on top of the highest point right here. Straight ahead is the bridge we took in from Portland. And to the right is the skyline of where we're going. So continuing on the tour video, we're going to go straight here and take this road straight up pretty much to the casino at this point. Yo! The hell, man? Reckless asshole. You want to see what he gets for that? Don't mess with the TGS crew, boy. I'm taking a lot of screenshots today, so sorry if I do, but just want to get a picture of that because that looks pretty cool. I've been rushing to play through the game 100% every time, just focused on the missions, on not getting killed. Since I wasn't using any cheats, you know, we had to do it the authentic raw way, and some of it was a major pain in the A. But I didn't really take much screenshots, so when I can today, obviously I'm going to try and squeeze them in. I don't know why everyone drives like an a-hole, switches lane, goes back. But over here, we are crossing the line. We're going under the bridge right now, I'm pretty sure. And we're officially crossing the opposite side of town. I'm going to go ahead, go straight here. On our left is the police station, where I'll probably do my LCPD roleplay out of. Video should be on the channel alongside this video in the near future. I'm going to go through here because people are shooting back there. Certain areas you have yardies and they're just out to kill me. The Yakuza's not, so up here we can take it a little bit slower. Here's a view of Portland. There's the bridge we crossed, and this is the little road we missed. You're not really missing out. We'll probably circle around and we can come back up this way. Here I go taking down another pole. If I had $1 for every pole we take down today, we'd go get a steakhouse dinner. So on our left we have Kenji's Casino. If you played the game, you know very much about Kenji. Rip Kenji, I killed him myself. So let's go this way. I'll show you guys back here. See this is all there is back here if you circle around the top of the island on this little like coastal highway. I've been to real life New York City probably 100+ times in my life. I'm only a few hours away in real life, so I haven't been there in like 3 or 4 or 5 years, whatever it's been. I was going to go back, and then the lockdowns happened, and I wanted to go back, you know, this fall, and then it was still not the best time to go to New York City, especially, you know, being such a mass-populated city and all that stuff. So I've just avoided it. I love New York City. I plan to get back. Hopefully, I'm thinking in the fall I might try and squeeze in a trip up and go out to the steakhouse dinner, you know, go do this, go do that. I've been in New York so many times, though. I've seen like all the major sites. I've been to the top of the Statue of Liberty crown. You know, I took the crazy stair climb. I've been to the art museums. We've been to the Broadway shows. Been to Central Park. Yeah. Did this, done that. So I'm at the point of New York City that I go more for leisure. You know, if I go there, I'm gonna go to the steakhouse, maybe go see a Broadway for fun, that kind of stuff. But I highly recommend if you've never been to go. If you've been, it's always worth going back. One of my favorite cities in the world. Just not affordable to live in, especially for us younger folk. On the right here, you have the docks. We're getting shot at, of course.
I'm gonna run you out.
Over here is the condos overlooking Portland, where you get missions. If we go straight, we're basically back at the construction site right here. So we're just going to make a U-turn and head back up to at least where the bridge was, and then we'll make our way through what is the southern side of town. I'm definitely breaking the protocol. I said I wanted to follow traffic rules, but we've been getting shot at like 75% of the time, so I'm sorry, but this is the best I can do with the current conditions. We do not want to get blown up, and enough bullets will put this on fire. As you can see, 2 guys just waiting with pistols out. On our right is the police station, by the way. So I want to go ahead and make a right, and we're going to take the inside streets up to where we're going. I don't feel like sitting duck here because we've seen what's been going on. People are just getting shot everywhere. I don't know. I think I just hit a cop or something. Let's get out of here. But that's just chaos up there. Ambulances flying around. So let's go this way. Welcome to downtown, as I call it in the game. We're truly downtown. I love cities in real life, so to me this is my favorite part of the map. In real life, for those who don't know, I live in a major city. I can see the skyscrapers from my house. I can also visit some of the country's most historic landmarks within a mile of distance because we have so many of them nearby. We're one of the older cities of the country and one of the biggest. We're definitely in the top 10 biggest. We expanded by like 100K in the last year alone or some crap. Truth is, I think a lot of people are leaving New York City because of what happened, everything changing, the chaos there. And people are relocating to other cities along the eastern seaboard, and we've seen a massive increase in population where I live. It's definitely a downgrade compared to New York City, but it's like New York City's sister city, I guess you could say. I don't know if this is the road we should be going on, but it doesn't. There's no sign saying one way, so we're just going to go this way and hope it's the right way. If it's not, we'll correct ourselves. But here we are downtown. It's kind of hard to figure out what view is the best, but this is what it looks like from down first person. Around left, right. See, we got a message in chat. I'll respond. I'll eventually pull over to answer chat again. But pushing on our tour video. Let's go this way. Yeah, we're recording while live, just a note. So every 5 minutes or so I respond to chat for anyone who stops in the live stream. There's a building. That building is great for holding off. If you're using cheat codes and trying to hold off on 6 stars as long as possible, the second floor of that building is amazing, especially if you block the stairs with a vehicle like a tank or something. Down there, you have a parking garage. We're going to kind of go up and down these streets, back and across town. To our left is the fake Times Square. As crazy as it sounds, I've been recording this tour for about an hour now, and we're probably only got a half hour out of footage or so out of the amount of times we died due to the mafia blowing us up with shotguns. We're going to make an illegal turn here, so I'm going to go up this street. So heading up here, you see on our right, it's basically the fake Times Square. Been to Times Square many times. I have so many pictures of Times Square. I've also been harassed by the people dressed as like Dora the Explorer and shit. They'll like just bombard you. They just come at you unexpectedly. You'll just be there and just walking around. They'll come up trying to get pictures with you while you're taking pictures. And then after they're done taking pictures, they basically start trying to force you to give them money. And, it's kind of annoying. But yeah, by no means by law do you have to give them shit. So they'll try and act tough though. They might even try and stalk you a little bit. But yeah, they have no right to do that. If you know what I mean? They just do it because they're a-holes. Can't get behind that. This guy just rammed our bus, man. Really? So we're gonna head up here. I'll make a pit stop to catch up on chat somewhere up here. I'll make a right, beat everybody to it. Let's pull over right here for a quick pause. Continuing on the video, they're answering our chat. Notice we have a little bit to go, and then we're actually going to be making our way to Shoreside Vale. We're in the final stretch of this island, so yeah, let's get going. I'm going to go a little bit slower here because we have more attractions around here, so I don't mind pausing for a stop sign just to look around. Some of the other areas aren't very visually appealing. They're not meant to be, they're not downtown. They're meant to be, Queens or Brooklyn or this or that. I'm not saying those areas don't have great areas, but yeah. Just like any city, it has its nice areas, its rougher areas, and as you can tell, it changes, each neighborhood you go into. They kind of tried to portray a whole, you have Salvatore and what looks like a bunch of really nice tall townhomes, and you have some other neighborhoods that look a little bit more rough. And a lot of it looks very similar, especially neighborhood to neighborhood basis, so try not to spend too much time in the less appealing areas. Showcase more of what the highlights are, like Times Square, the Central Park, the bridges. That stuff's really the sightseeing stuff. Just like real New York City, it's a fucking traffic jam, so let's go. How many times I've been to New York City in real life and how many times I've been stuck in traffic? I think I've taken like an hour to get through the Lincoln Tunnel before, so it's never fun going through there. I've been actually avoiding the tunnels the last few times I've been there. But yeah, here we are, the fake Times Square, as you guys can tell. Nothing like the real one or anything like GTA 4, but it's an attempt to make Times Square. If we go straight, we're back into the Central Park region. I'm not ready to cross the bridge yet. We still have one more segment I want to do, so I'm going to quickly make a legal U-turn here. And we're going to come back down the coast after passing through this again. And pretty much head right over the Shoreside Vale, the final island from there. But another quick view of one of the biggest attractions. People fighting on the street, doghouse ads, radio stations. People just running around violently. City life for you. So let's go. Let's go this way over here. We have the it's like a Gothic cathedral looking building. It also has a hidden graveyard behind it. We can pit stop and visit it if you guys want. So heading this way. You've already seen it, so let's just haul ass. There's no point in taking it slow. That guy deserved it. It was my right of way. I'm not gonna honor his a-hole move. I went out today in the city and this morning at like 9 a.m. to pick up curbside from the food store, and yeah, I live right in the city, so I drive 1 block away and I'm right on one of the major thoroughways through downtown, and people just drive ridiculous. It's crazy. You'll see people just drive through red lights out of nowhere. They'll just be sitting at a red light, they'll just go through. You'll see the people who, sometimes you'll have someone who like goes in the shoulder to pass people at the lights. A lot of reckless driving in the city these days in real life. Best thing you can do is avoid road rage, because you never know who the hell it is, who you're dealing with. You don't want to have to commit vehicular manslaughter when you don't need to. It's not GTA in the real world, unfortunately. Sometimes you wish it was, but it's not. So let's go this way. We have like a, what seems like, I don't know if it's a museum or what, down this way. Here's the cathedral. This is the opposite side. If I pull over right here, I don't know if this is meant to be an Easter egg or something. I'm kind of nervous to leave my bus. Let's back it in there. It's my luck it'll despawn and we'll have to go back over to Portland to pick up another bus to continue the tour video. Let's at least back it up right here. So it's like very close to where we're standing, so we should be good. Back here, you know, just a spooky little graveyard in an alleyway, pretty much. This is something I would expect to see in New York City, literally. Because it's so populated with buildings and stuff, so topped on top, yeah, just piled on top of each other. Yeah, they just had to make space. Real life, they're building a small, like 13-story building behind me, like apartments, which is kind of part of the reason I'm glad I might move next summer. Because it's like I don't, once they put that building there, it takes away my entire view of the city, pretty much. And then I'm gonna be on my deck staring into an apartment building's windows. This doesn't sound appealing, if you know what I mean. There's absolutely no privacy at that point. You can't just chill and have your own space. It's one of the downsides of the city, but they just pile everything in. Then it's going to be horrible to park, horrible to do anything. Thankfully I have a garage and stuff, but it's not worth it. Let's go in this way. You can see from the bridge to Shoreside Vale, there's downtown where we just came from. I think I was talking about something, I might have left it off. If anyone in chat wants to remind me in case it was something important. If not, no worries. But yeah, let's go ahead. There's the lift. It's probably a horrible idea, but I'm about to ride the lift up and then speed off of it. Next pit stop for chat will be at the airport. Just bear with me. I wanna ride this up and then floor it off of it. It might be a horrible idea and we might end up having to go get another bus, but if we have to go get another bus, more time to respond to chat, I guess. You know what I mean? So let's give it a go. For those who don't know, there's actually a hidden package up here. If you look at the center island when you're crossing this bridge, you'll see a dark circle on it, and that's the indicator that there's a hidden package above. Well, that guy just drove into the river. This is a horrible idea. I'm probably gonna regret this. We're just gonna fucking flip over. I got a horrible idea about this. Oh my god! We survived. Alright, use the health cheat real quick. Until I turned on the health cheat, the whole first part of this video was just an absolute mess. But we made the Shoreside Vale, which means we made it through most of our tour. 2/3 done the tour video, which is a good sign. We're going to go left here into the airport. And I'm going to take you back into the airport itself, go around the airport a little bit, maybe grab a screenshot of the city, and then we'll make our way around Shoreside Vale. At the end of the tour, we're going to hop in the tunnel with this giant-ass bus and make our way back to Portland. I'll just showcase this first before we pull into the actual airport, but here is the main building of the airport with the terminals. It's been like 2 years since I've been to an airport when I went to Italy, and I really can't wait to get back on a damn international plane, but for now, I'm just going to wait it out. No rush, especially with everything closing down. It's part of the reason I didn't go anywhere during the last 2 years, because if I go somewhere, I want to see everything you can see, and with half the shit being closed and stuff, it's just, I don't see it worth going. I would love to experience, city to the full, like I did for Rome. I think we were there. It was like a 10-day total trip, including commuting by plane and stuff, and it was way more time than you need to see Rome, which made it an amazing trip, because we didn't have to rush anything. One day you went to the Vatican, one day you went to Colosseum. A lot of these people who rush trips will do both in one day, so you get the idea. There's a fucking traffic jam back there, but I'm going to drive up here real quick to show you guys this. There's a subway entrance there, and there's also, obviously, the statue right here. We have a great view here of the surrounding area. So as you guys can see, it's quite the view. A lot of people walking around. I want to just get a screenshot, but they're perfectly walking in the way. Now they're punching each other or some shit. There's way too many people out here right now. Now they're walking up to my bus, scratching their head, looking at it. Alright, we're just going to take a picture. There's nothing I can do. I'm trying to get a picture without people standing in front of the damn bus. But these people are like legit standing on the screen, scratching their head in front of me. Alright, we might have a chance. Let's get it then. Good enough. That's the best we're going to do, but here's a little statue. I don't know what the hell it is. I never even took the time to ever find out. For those who fought for freedom, 1986. Why does it have a cone on its head? We shoot it? Nope. Alright. If you walk back here, it's quite an awesome view of the city right here. The whole skyline. Plane coming into the city. Some of the angles that plane takes on its way in looks like it's just going to crash, but it makes some quick, weird maneuvers because it's GTA 3 days and makes its way to the airport. Not like Flight Simulator, I promise you that. Hopping back into our tour video, we're ready to continue on. I'm going to drive back down here and enter the actual airport, and then we'll make it to the final stretch. By the time this video done, it's probably going to be like an hour video. On live stream, it's probably going to take like the whole damn first segment. But yeah, for those watching live, we're over an hour and a half in. For the video, we're almost an hour 15, but the video is going to be heavily cut for all the times we got blown up and stuff. So you get the idea. On the right, we have the parking lot. We're going to enter the airport now. So we're just going to do a quick drive around here. There's not, you can check out the updated planes. You still can't fly them, which definitely sucks. I wish, they would have done something with it. But as you can see, here's the airplane parking lot. Nice private jets in these hangars. Some Cessna, like CJ4 looking planes. Got our Airbuses all over. The right here is the Dodo. One of, I believe, 2 or so spots you can find it. Make our way this way. Head towards the runway. You can see we're on the back side of the airport now. It's a pretty cool looking building. You can go into the center part, which I never knew, by jumping over the fences, by the way. Over here on our left is a plane taking off. This is pretty much the airport. There's some helicopters in this location, a Dodo, a police car. There goes the plane taking off on the runway right now, straight ahead. If we go down here, you can see we have a great view of the city. Activate the cheat code real quick. yo, we're dead. We fucking hit a light and died. We fucking hit a light and fucking died, dude. I thought we were free of being wasted again. So continuing on where I left off, this is where I crashed. That might even, is that my tire marks there? We crashed, we flew off into the water, and it ruined my bus tour in an area that I thought I would never have to worry about dying. We died, so yeah, what can you do? It was the fourth time I died during this bus tour, so it took quite the effort. But here we are, at the edge of this runway, with one of the better views, in my view, of the city. It's a little bit foggy right now, what I'm noticing, which is a little bit inconvenient, but let's go ahead, head back up the runway. So apparently if I hit these little lights here on the right, they'll just send us flying even though we're in a giant bus. So warning, if you drive at the airport, those things will ruin your day. So continuing our tour of the airport, we'll go down this runway real quick and then come back out of here. Go through the rest of Shoreside Vale, which will take, you know, quite a bit of back roads, and then we'll close out our bus tour video. So, oh god, there's an airplane coming in. Look at this, perfect timing. I don't think I've ever seen an airplane land in this game. That plane was tilted so far back, it might as well have been friggin' dragging the tail down. I just want to point that out. That was pretty cool though. I don't know if we would have been hit by it if we were any closer, so I tried to swerve away. You go down here, you have a great view of the city as well. Over here, you're much more up in center with the city. Over there, you feel like you're further away with a wider view. Up here, you're right on top of the city. So you can really get a feel for the skyline of good old Liberty City. There's the an up close of the bridge. Taking a lot of screenshots because if you know, I never play this again, at least I'll have a bunch of screenshots for memory. So over here is the airport, main facility. We're about to work our way basically back to go around Shoreside Vale. We still have quite a bit to do in Shoreside Vale, which includes going around the area by the hospital and the police station, going across the dam, going at the bottom of the dam where the final mission occurs, and kind of circling around the upscale neighborhood, plus the less fortunate area, plus going through the tunnel. So we're far from done our tour video here today, but we're going to make our way back over this way. So we're going to make our way over there where you see that building. That's where we're heading now. We'll kind of circle around that neighborhood a little bit, and then make our way across the dam at the top of the map, where we'll have a great view. So over here is that fence. You can get behind it if you jump the right spot, which I believe is on the other side. So continue our tour of Shoreside Vale. We're going to head out here. We're going to make a left and begin touring the actual neighborhoods. To sum up where we're going, oh god, we're rolling back. We're going to go up this way. We are going to pretty much take a look at this area. Then from there, I think what I'll do is I'll cross up here, take a look at the dam, maybe drive down one of these, come down here, and I think we'll pit stop right here, pull up into here and take a look at the bottom side of the dam. From there, we can turn around, take the street down to here, wrap around this way, and then make our way down this road here. From there, we can, yeah, we don't really have to go back this way because there's nothing back there, but we can go ahead and wrap around this real quick, head this way. We'll hop into the tunnel, which is right here, and we're going to take the tunnel all the way back to Portland, and that'll be the end of our tour video. We will get shot at by the cartel, but I was going to burn the red light because we were rolling backwards. There's not much to see right here, just some advertisements. Nice little road to speed up on to make up some lost time. I went from saying this video at the beginning I was going to follow some of the road rules to following them like 10% of the time at most, but I had to do what I had to do. So let's actually go right here and wrap ourselves around this way first. There's also a downside we can go to. So over there is the final area that we're going to visit before we hit the tunnel. The tunnel's down on that side of the river as well. But this part right here is a dead end, so let's go ahead and go down here. We can come back up, continue on up here. So I'm going to burn this guy because there's not much to see down here. It's just a very long downhill road. It goes underneath the bridge connecting Shoreside Vale's sections. There's the dam in the background. Of course, it's raining right as we get to the dam. Now, does anyone have any damn questions? So here's the side of the dam where you would enter the door, but we can't go that way, so we're gonna leave and make our way back up the other side. Because it's not very exciting down here, I'm gonna zoom back up, and that includes killing the guy in that truck, apparently. The health cheat put us back in mint condition. Alright, so we're going to tour the rest of this region. Like I said, follow the dam, check out the dam up and bottom, top and bottom. Then we'll make our way through the fancy neighborhood. Finish up this entire tour video by going through the tunnel, and maybe I'll finish it by driving back into Mafia territory and getting blown up. As we started the video off getting blown up 3 times by the Mafia, so why not end the video with a bang, if you know what I mean. So, up here, we're here right now. I'm going to go ahead and venture back towards where we entered from and go the opposite way. Honestly, it's not worth pulling into any of these areas. It's just literally, loading docks for a storage facility, most likely, or something like that. People are driving reckless here today, man, including myself. We're heading up this way. I believe that's the hospital right there. So we make it right here. So it looks like over here. So if we go left. That road literally just wrapped around to our left, so just to show you guys real fast. This road on the left right here is where we would have drove up behind that limo. She probably despawned, but this is pretty much what you guys missed when I detoured around that limo and made that right turn. So nothing too exciting. We'll just circle here and go back up. How long the video is and stuff like that, I'm just gonna start speeding up a little bit, especially because we obviously want to get to the dam. That's a major highlight. The fancy neighborhood looks nice, blah blah blah. But on the right there is the hospital. Right across the street from it's the police station, where usually you can access an ambulance and a police car with ease if need be. Right here is just a street going back down that way. Save the hassle of going back down below. I think I'll just do this. So if you look out, there's not much to it. We came from over there by the airport. We came up that road. Basically, that road goes into this double road, which goes against this giant wall here. Go by that vacant facility right there and back out. There's really nothing else to really show over here. So I'm not going to go circling, every building on this side of the island. We already went down here. So we basically went around here, went down there, came back up. We went this way, went this way, went this way. We wrapped here, turned around, came back. Now we're here. The only place we didn't drive down was right here, but it's, trust me, not that exciting. But what I'll do is I'll just really quick detour. Just come up that other side and we'll cross onto the dam. And the dam is definitely one of the areas worth checking out. rush down here because I already showed this area. No need to take it slow. So straight ahead is where that road was, where we drove down the steep hill and then circled around by the bottom of the dam. This is the road I just showed you, which there's really nothing to see on it, but this will take us right back to the dam. On our right's the bridge that takes you to the fancy houses. I'm going to take the opposite way, and we're going to come from the other side. So there's a great view of the dam right there. This is what we're about to go see right now. So let's make our way to the dam and take a look. So we're at Cochrane Dam. You have an amazing view of Los Santos from here, as you can tell. Los Santos, geez. Liberty City. So you know I've been playing too much GTA 5. And it's pretty sweet view. Of course, we back up because a friggin' cop car pulls up behind us. I'm gonna take a quick screenshot. A really cool view, but on the left you can see both of these are identical. So I'll go ahead and pull up one of these for you guys. I don't know if the bus will fit around it. We could try. Well, just using the fence to get around absolutely did the job. Pretty much all there is to the dam. It's more so for the view. There's really nothing back there. There are hidden packages about there, just to throw it out there to you guys. Putting the health cheap, it's not working for some reason. There it goes. So behind us is a tunnel, that's a dead end. No need to go there. If you venture down this hill, it's going way too fast to even try to slow down for that. You can go ahead and enter. This is where the final mission occurs. This is the lower portion of the Cochrane Dam. So as you can see on the left, you have a pretty sweet view of the dam. It's where the final mission takes place in this game. Apparently I'm getting shot at down here still. But I figured I'd come here, showcase this. Still see the skyline from here, but not the same treat that up above is. Nothing compares to the view from up top of the dam. It's one of the best scenery spots in the entire game, for sure. So I'm going to venture back out of here. Instead of going right, we're going to go left. And we're going to get shot at around here, so I'm probably not going to be able to drive slowly. Again, you know, murdering the chance of me having any normal driving in this video, but it is what it is. I lied at the beginning of the video saying we were going to try and drive normally, because it's almost impossible in GTA 3 to drive normally when you're getting shot at the whole time. On our right, you have a bunch of awesome houses. They're like mini mansions. I wish I had one of these in real life, especially if you had that. Imagine having that view of that city out there, plus a pool. The only issue is getting to the city would be a pain in the ass, plus the cartel are running in your neighborhood, so I guess it goes two-way. I never noticed the view up here, but this is one hell of a damn view, yo. Check that out, guys. My Xbox is going to hate me from all the screenshots I'm taking here, but that is one hell of a view. It's pretty sweet. I'll delete some images if we have too many of the same thing, but yes, great view. So there's another dead end, which means we have one way to go, which is this way. We're going to have to go fast because on our right is the Cartel Mansion. That's the cartel vehicle in front of us driving erratically. And we're probably going to get shot at any second now. If we don't get shot at real quick, I can back up here and show you. This is another mansion. You can actually gain access to this house by pulling up in one of the cartel vehicles. Otherwise, and once you beat the game, anytime you go around here, you'll most likely get shot at. Here's the front side of these awesome houses. The game keeps turning me while I'm trying to just take in the views of the houses. There's that bridge we talked about earlier that takes us over here. We're actually going to go this way and head down the S-shaped curve. Another great view of the city here, but not as good as back up on that hill. Again, thanks to anyone watching live. Our tour is going to conclude eventually. My plan is to conclude the tour down after going through the tunnel one time, because we have yet to do that. On the right, the parking lot with the Banshee that seems to always be parked there. You have some Punk Noodle advertisements here and so forth. Dropping down to here, you have a drastic change from a wealthy, upper class neighborhood to a less fortunate area, overrun by gangs, pretty much is what this is. It's just a heavy influenced gang territory. Yeah, a project is a way you could explain it. And a lot of them in GTA 4 too, with the same plus shape design on the buildings. Figured since I have everything unlocked for my 100% run, might as well just pit stop and grab it all. So heading this way, we're in the final neighborhood before we hit the tunnel to end the tour video. Plus probably take a break from the stream as well, all in one. I've been doing this tour video for like an hour and a half now, so I'm exhausted from it, especially vocally, but we have a little bit to go. So we're going to circle the block here. Once we circle the block here, literally it's just the final tunnel to showcase the final thing that we're showing. So go this way. I forgot we can go back here on the right. It's a little bit out of the way, but not, it's going to take like 30 seconds each way down the road, so let's zoom back here. Back here is, there's an off-road job. It's like a picnic area. So, there's the picnic tables. That Patriot vehicle right there is the off-road vehicle if you want to do the off-road mission. That's pretty much all there is back here, so we're going to push back up. Go around the block of that area we were just at and make our way through the tunnel to end the bus tour. And the first half of our stream all in one. Perfect timing. Didn't expect the bus tour to fully take 2 hours, but it did. So working our way around here. It's just, it's nothing special. It's the quote-unquote hood, I guess you could say, of Shoreside Vale. You see a lot of people walking around with colors on. You got red right there. I'm pretty sure there's people wearing purple. And they're pretty much all gangs, and if you attack one, just chaos breaks loose. So we're just going to avoid messing with them for now. Just kidding. So for the end of our bus tour video, the most hectic portion, because we're going through a tight little tunnel in a giant bus. This tunnel takes you between all three islands. It has 2 exits on Shoreside Vale, one for the airport, one for over here. It also has an exit on Staunton Island, the middle island, and it has a stop on Portland, the first island that you start on. Our bus is smoking right now, so I'm going to go ahead and deal with it. There we go. So if I were to make a right here, we go to Francis International Airport. But we're going to go ahead and continue on our journey here. But this is the updated tunnel. We're in a bus driving like this, so it feels like we're in a sports car, but we're actually enormous right now in this tunnel. Yo, limo driver, what are you doing? Oh god, well, we're grinding down the Central Rail like it's Tony Hawk. We made it right here, that'd be Staunton Island, but we're heading back to Portland. I just want to showcase what the tunnel looks like. We're going to end this video with a bang. I'm going to drive right back in the Mafia territory where we got blown up 3 times in the first like 30 minutes of the stream. for what should have been 10 minutes of video was a half hour. The rest of the videos went much smoother, but there's probably 20 to 30 minutes that are going to be cut out of the video. It's at an hour 40 now, so it's going to be an hour plus video on the live stream. It took the entire first half of today's session, so. Either way, we're in Mafia territory right now. One of the scariest places you can drive for that exact reason. Boom. Dead. Just one tap from a shotgun, apparently. That's pretty much, yeah, that pretty much covers our bus tour video. Quite long, took a very long time. Definitely exhausting to do, but we started down here. We toured this region. We got blown up 3 times here. Approximately right here, and right here we got blown up. And then we were able to pull off the rest of the region. Without that, we covered down here in Diablo territory. We went to Chinatown. We crossed the bridge. We covered the Stadium District, the fake Central Park, the construction zone, the fake Financial District, aka the fake Wall Street area, and all that. And we also visited the fake airport, the little area here, industrial part of town, the very large mansions, and then down here in the quote-unquote projects area, and then hopped in the tunnel. And yeah, we're at the end of our tour video. If you enjoyed, definitely greatly appreciate if you like and sub, whether you watch this live or you know, the video I release that's cut much shorter than the live stream perspective is greatly appreciated. That's it for this video though. Peace out.